When you think of heated motorcycle clothing, the name Gerbing springs to mind, and the reason for that is that they have simply been around making heated motorcycle gloves, jackets, trousers, and even socks since 1976. They're the industry standard, and we're really pleased to introduce you to the new Gerbing XR heated glove. This is new for 2019. The headline feature, for those of you familiar with previous versions of the Gerbing apparel, is this now features Microwire Pro technology. This was developed in conjunction with the US Army, and fundamentally what we have here is much finer heated filaments that are stronger than before. And because they're finer and stronger, there are more of them covering more evenly with the heating across the glove, giving you more durability and longer lasting heat from them as well. So this is a big push forward, and this is the latest tech in heated glove technology. As a glove in their own right, they're also fantastic. They're a fully CE approved glove in accordance with the latest standards that came into effect from April 2019. They're a leather, which is a really lovely, durable, yet nicely sculpted leather. It doesn't feel too chunky when you wear these gloves. And you also have something with Scaphoid Protection. You have something that has a pore, waterproof and breathable membrane beneath the leather outer layer, and a thin insulating lining as well. So really, they're just fantastic gloves in their own right. Coming in at $169.99, I think for the fact that you're getting a very quality leather glove with this heated function, this is not bad going, and these are something that are going to last you a lifetime as well. They literally come with a lifetime guarantee in terms of the heated element, and the actual glove, the body and the housing of it comes with a 1-year manufacturer's warranty too. So hooking these up to the bike, they work by directly fitting to your bike's battery. There's generally two formats when it comes to motorcycle gloves. You can either have a battery housed within the wrist cuff itself, which normally runs at a 7-volt power, or you can have something which runs at a 12-volt by directly hooking it up to your bike's 12-volt battery. And of course, you can therefore get warmer settings with the latter. And that's what we have here, and it's really very easy to get going with this. I'm someone that doesn't like the idea of having to fiddle around with anything technical with my bike for fear I might do something that actually ends up killing me, but it's very straightforward here. You've got the positive and the negative terminal connection. Take the screw out from your battery, pop it on, and then simply use however much of the cable you need to have this extracting itself from the side of your bike or from near the handlebars, or wherever you want. Basically, there's a 90cm cable here that connects to that battery, and that simply has a junction point that you connect up to the Y cable that we'll come to in a second that fits to the glove. So you've also got an inline fuse here, and it's very straightforward. You simply pop in the violet colored fuse that you get in the pack. You get a different set of fuses. They come standard with any of the Gerbing products, and essentially you need a different fuse for a different product, but in this case it's the violet one, fits in there in line with that positive terminal. So we hide that away neatly in the bike, and that's going to stay, of course, in situ on the bike, really, with this just being the access point anytime you want to hook yourself up. Then the next step is simply getting this Y cable, which is a really good length. It's not too long, too short. Even as someone that's taller with slightly long arms, I found this to be perfect. Essentially, that is what hooks up directly to the connection point coming out from your bike's battery. And then what you're going to do is, I would suggest anyway, is run this through in between the thermal lining and the jacket of your motorcycle jacket. And the reason for that is it's going to hide the wire in the neatest way possible. Of course, you could just have this going straight to your gloves, but I think the neatest way to do it is hook this through the jacket's lining and down the sleeve, so that coming out at the end of the sleeve on either arm are the connection points to the glove. And as you will see on the glove itself, you have these little parts on the outer side of the cuff, and it simply hooks onto there, and it's really very easy to do. So once you have this set up with the Y cable on your jacket and the direct to terminal cable on the bike, there's really no excess. It's actually a lot neater than I had imagined, because this is actually the first time I've come across and actually tested wired heated gloves myself, and it's surprisingly easy and clutter-free. So that can obviously just be taken out as you need to. You have a temperature control unit for the first time on the glove itself, which wasn't something that was a capability with previous versions of Gerbing's glove. And essentially you've got 3 heat settings. So when you plug this in, this will light up, and around the perimeter you'll be able to see 3 different colors: blue, amber and red. Blue being the lowest, amber being middle, and red being full power. And the heating element fits all the way through the back of the hand, the fingertips, and around the cuff and the fingers as well. So the only place basically is on the inner side of the palm, and this heats up really quickly, really nicely. And actually, as I said, this is just a really nice glove. It's not quite as long as the XRL, which is one of Gerbing's other gloves, which you can potentially fit a battery in the cuff of. We went for this one, the XR, because it's just a really nice balance. It's not too chunky. It gives great feedback, and actually, genuinely in its own right, I really do like this glove a lot. The Scaphoid Protection is a fantastic feature. It doesn't get in the way of the ability of the bike to get a nice grip. It protects you in the event of a slide, because the fabric's not going to bunch on the floor and it simply slides along, preventing injury to the palm of your hand. You've got this overlay pull tab, which has got a nice rubberized back to it to make it really easy to do up with either glove on. And as you can see there, obviously this leather overlay pull as well to get this done up nice and tight over your sleeve. You've got a visor wiper, which is a really good size on that as well on the left thumb. I love a visor wiper, it works really well and effectively when you're in the howling rain and wind and you just want to be free of all of it. You've got this little touch point on the index finger as well so that you can use touchscreen on your GPS or on your smartphone or whatever you need to on the go. And you'll note on the back here, we have this ABS injection molded hard knuckle plastic, which is robust and it's situated perfectly so you don't really notice it. It fits really ergonomically as well as these padded sections on the back of the fingers, teaming up with these rib points too. So it's a really well considered, well put together glove in its own right, and with the ability of it to heat up to a very, very high temperature, hotter than any Gerbing glove you will have ever used before. It's got to be of interest for those of you who suffer from the cold, ride all year, or just are going on a really long journey in the depths of winter, and they want to be absolutely as toasty as possible. So the Gerbing XR heated glove is in stock and available now. Do stay tuned and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more heated Gerbing products and see more video reviews of the world's finest riding gear. Leave your comments and questions in the section below and we'll get back to you. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye.